nothing to it. I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. I think about it every night and day. Spread my wings and fly away. I believe.
Greetings, and welcome to the very first show, Ep Today, our very, very, very first day. Yeah, I never do anything without thanking God, the triune God, Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. So I'm grateful to God for this opportunity, but most of all for life. I am also grateful to the folks here at TV4, Tony Dial, John Barry, Jennifer McCormick, and all the other wonderful people behind the scenes. Thank you guys. I am grateful to Furniture House for the lovely set that they've provided. Donald Pemberton, thank you for the get up. Thank you. And Alana Superville, who assists me beyond words that I can, share today. And I also thank everyone who has ever encouraged me, supported me, and prayed for me. AP Today, dream come true. And on this show, you can expect interviews about life, real conversations about issues that we all face, with recommendations, solutions. You can expect information for living a better life, a fantastic life, because dreams do come true, And you can expect inspiration for life, positive messages to keep you motivated every day. All of this week, Monday to Friday at 3 o'clock, we will share with you about mothers. All the things that mothers face as we lead up to Mother's Day. I have mothers with me today as my guests. And my first guest is a young lady on set with me, Summer Edwards. Welcome, Summer.
Thank you, AP.
Isn't she hot? I told her earlier on that she's hot like her name. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for the opportunity.
You're my first guest, Summer.
Woohoo!
Oh, God. Well, you know some of the journey, so
yes.
We are excited.
We are
excited.
Definitely.
And I would like you to tell our viewers a little bit about yourself, please. Well, as much as you feel.
Okay. I am Summer Edwards, young mother of two. I have a daughter. She's 5 years old, and my son, just born. He's 7 months.
Beautiful baby.
Yes, so I've balanced boy and girl.
You got one of each.
That's right. I'm the CEO and founder of the She Foundation of Trinidad and Tobago, which is an NGO that focuses on at-risk mentoring at-risk females from the ages of 13 to 25. I also own my own company, Summer Edwards Company, where I do consulting in personal and professional development. I've come a long way. Growing up as a child, it was very, very challenging. Coming from divorcing, my parents were divorced, and it was very, very, it was hard. It was tough. Loving my dad, in spite of, and balancing that with his traits, with his posture, reminding my mother of who he is. You know how that goes. But generally, I am a fighter. I believe in womanhood. I believe in sisterhood. I believe that women should be empowered. For too long, we have been held in captivity, been challenged because we are women. But I do believe, especially, I take the perspective of young women particularly because of what I would have gone through
Yes.
as a child.
Because our experiences do shape our lives.
That's right.
Yes.
And coming from college, may I share with you very shortly?
Sure.
While I was in college at Monroe College in New York, I encountered a young lady. She was 13 years of age and pregnant. When I met her, she was at a really low place in her life, pregnant for her father, and in about 5 days of meeting her, she committed suicide. That crushed me. And I thought to myself, had I met her earlier, I would have probably been able to persuade her to make a different choice.
So tell me, would that have contributed in any way to your starting the She Foundation?
That's correct. That's correct. The She Foundation was actually birthed by that experience. I told God, I said, God, there must be a reason why I encountered this.
Yes.
And I also believe if she had other sisters or friends
Someone
that
to
she
turn
was
to.
able to be herself,
Yes.
that probably the choice would have been different. And I thought of it as, what if that was my biological sister? I would have been crushed probably the same way or even worse. And that is how the She Foundation started, and I didn't regret it at all. I didn't regret it at all.
Thank you. One of the tragedies, I believe, that faces a lot of us as females today is that many of us do not have somebody that they can trust to confide in, to give them the support. I can honestly say that that's not one of my issues, thank you, God. My son has been telling me for years that I am rich in relationships because I have all these sister friends.
Yes.
Yeah, but like you, I have a passion for doing things to empower females.
Yes.
Right? Is she an acronym for anything in particular, or?
Yes.
Yes?
She is shaping her for excellence.
I love it. I love it.
Shaping her for excellence.
Excellence being the key word there.
That's right.
Yeah, I love it.
That's right.
Yes.
I wanted to focus on every aspect of life, empowering young women. And I think a lot of the times, even growing up, I believe our peers can be our enemies too. And instead of building, we break down. And that in itself, for those who are not confident in who they are and who doesn't know who they are, that can be a turning point, a make or break point. And that's why I have focused on, empowering the young lady holistically.
Yes.
So from a social perspective, a psychological perspective, a spiritual perspective,
Yes.
even preparing them for the workplace.
Yes.
Because, sometimes you find that a young lady goes to an interview and you would hear, I've been on interview panels before, and you would hear, oh, you didn't hear how she spoke? And, what if that's all she knows?
Yes.
Who is there to reach out to her, to show her a different way? So because I am passionate about professionalism, public speaking and that sort of thing, I would have engineered a program shaping her for excellence to target all of that.
You saw the needs and decided that you would fill them.
That's right.
Yes. Now tell me something. Earlier on you said you've been through a lot.
Yes.
You're young.
Yes.
I can relate to that. Because been there. What would you say is the keeping factor for you? Because one of the things, people look at us, Trinidad women especially, we can put the whole package together and nobody would believe that we've been through what we've been through.
That's right.
What has kept you?
God.
I know, I knew that was the answer. I just wanted everybody else to hear it. Yes.
God and God. I attempted suicide once.
Oh, my.
Or twice. And probably if my mother is listening, this is the first time she would be hearing that. I attempted suicide. I remember at the age of 14, meeting my boyfriend. And I drew close to him because my father was not there. And I was in a domestic violent relationship. Yes,
At the age of 40?
I'm not going to say that.
Oh my.
At the age of 14, what you doing looking for man? Yeah?
But we understand better now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
At that time, I was searching for a father's love because my father was not there. And what I thought was love, you know, it was the closest definition of love because of ignorance, not knowing.
Yes.
And I got involved in that relationship until I was probably about 16, 17, somewhere about there. He was 7 years older than I was. So obviously, you know, my childhood, if you see it, tell him I said hi, because I can't remember what it was being a child. Because when Dad left home, it became tough. You know, we had to be women before our age so that we could stand and defend ourselves, because Mom had it hard.
I was just about to ask you, tell us about your mother, seeing that the focus all of this week will be mothers.
My mother, growing up, we did not have a healthy relationship, and that now I could say it's because I reminded her of my dad, and I was very close to my dad in spite of, and I wondered why. And my mom, I remember being at home. Before she had I'm a part of a twin. I'm a side of a twin, and she had a stroke.
Wow.
And while I was in secondary school preparing for CXC, she fell with her second stroke. And all of that, you know, in my mind, it was like, why my mom was so hard on me particularly. I felt as though I was not her favorite. But now my mom is my biggest fan.
Wow.
But, you know, growing up, I didn't understand.
So much we don't.
Exactly. And I would see my mom sweeping the house and tears in her eyes, crying. I remember, you know, the bank threatening to take their house. And Mom, you know, the pillar of strength that she was, I always prayed for her faith, because I remembered when there was nothing to eat. And Mom would make bread and she would say, listen, this is what it have and this is what it have. But
you are not going to make me cry.
No, I'm
Please.
not. I'm not. I can say it now. I can say it now because I love my mother to death.
I can relate. I can so relate.
And she is strong. She's strong. Even now, my mom suffered about 2 strokes after that, recently in December of last year. And had it not been, God has a way that He works things out.
Know.
And I think the reason for us not having that relationship had to do with preparing us for now.
What's your favorite mother-daughter relationship memory?
Just talking to her about life. One thing about my mother, we could speak about anything.
Good.
My mother and my sisters, we would sit and chat, and she became our friend while instilling discipline. So we could have talked about boyfriend, and she would say, I remember one thing, my mother, she speaks very plain. She said, sex, it's only 5 minutes. So if you all know that you're all going to get involved early, you all better tell me. I'm going to join you all in family planning. You know, my mother really and truly, she's very frank, very open. But I just love the fact that we could speak to Mom on anything.
Okay.
On Sundays, she cooks for everyone. So my brothers come over. It doesn't matter that we're all married now and live in our separate home. Home becomes home when everybody comes together on a Sunday. And even today, it happens.
Wonderful.
So
wonderful. How would your relationship with your mother impact on your being a mother now?
It has worked in my advantage, because I know now when I'm stressed, that I could understand now when she would lash out, why she would lash out. Because sometimes, you know, my daughter, who is 5, she's way beyond her years.
Okay.
And sometimes you would find, like, if I'm very stressed, I may lash out. And then I'm reminded, listen, this is not how you deal with it.
Okay.
So,
Sam, I have to interrupt you. I think we have to go to break now.
Sure.
Yes, and keep viewing.
I think about it every night and day. Spread my wings and fly away. I think about it every night and day. Spread my wings and
And welcome back. Welcome back to the very first show of AP Today. I must thank Summer for being my first guest. And Summer, we're going to have you back on for sure. The next guest, I've known her all her life. And I love her dearly. I'm very proud of her because, folks, she's my daughter. She's my second daughter, Millie's Popplewell. And Millie's has given me 3 grandchildren. No, she doesn't look like it, but she's given me 3 grandchildren. Welcome.
Thank you.
My daughter.
Thank you. And I must say congratulations.
Thank you.
On your show.
Thank you very much. You're good?
Nervous.
You'll be fine. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Millie's, I thought it only fit that my family, my daughter, should be on my first show. Yeah? How do you feel about that? That you're here with me today?
I feel good.
You feel good?
I feel good.
Yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
Privileged.
You're privileged. Okay. I mentioned to the viewers earlier on that all of this week we're looking at topics related to motherhood.
Right.
You are a young wife, mother of 3, and a business owner.
Yes.
And I look at you sometimes and I say, Lord have mercy, how does she do it?
I wonder myself.
You wonder yourself. Of course, sometimes I would be like on your case about taking care of yourself. And it's interesting that you quarrel with me about taking care about myself. Oh, Lord. Love, I guess. Yes. How do you do it? Tell us. I know how you do it, but tell the viewers, how do you do it?
One day at a time.
One day at a time. That sounds familiar. Yes. Mm-hmm.
I mean, I have 3 kids. I have to do it. I get up in the morning and I have a schedule and I take it one day at a time.
One day. Tell us the age of my grandchildren.
Oh,
the 3 of my 4 grandchildren, yes.
My son is 15.
Uh-huh.
Does
she look like she has a 15-year-old? Go ahead. Yes.
My middle child which is my daughter. She's 4.
Yeah, and she's named after me. Uh-huh.
Yes,
Yes.
her middle name. And the 1-year-old is, well, the other one is 1. The
Yes.
last one is 1. So
Good.
it's 15, 4, and 1.
Yes. So you have a business. You have this busy schedule of getting up in the morning and being a wife, of course.
Yes.
Number 1, you have this busy schedule, getting up every day, getting them off. I know sometimes I call you and, Mommy, I can't talk now. I'm trying to get these children
Your
off.
favorite time is to call in the
My
morning.
favorite, because I want to hear my grandchildren. But where does faith come in all of this for you?
Faith as in?
Faith as in faith in God.
Well, every day I start my morning with a prayer.
Yes.
To ask God to help me to get through the day.
Yeah.
Because that's very important.
Yes.
Definitely if I'm having a day that's not going the way I want it to, you know, I might be walking, working, taking care of the kids and praying in my mind. So it's definitely something that I always do. You know, He's always there.
Yes.
So that's where my faith comes in. And Sundays, of course, you try to go to church. It's kind of hard with a 1-year-old, but we went to church on Sunday.
Yes, wonderful.
So,
wonderful.
yeah, we try to make it happen, especially for the kids, because we want them to be raised.
Yes. In the fear of God.
Right.
Yeah. What made you switch from being an employee to owning your business? But first, tell us the nature of your business.
Okay, I'm an esthetician.
Yes.
So I do massages, manicures, pedicures, facials, that kind of thing.
And the name of your business?
Melise, which is my name.
Melise Day Spa.
Yes.
Yes. Uh-huh.
Right.
And you have 2 locations.
Right, I have-
Don't be shy. You have 2 locations.
Yes, I have one in Woodbrook, and
Yes.
I have another spa in Cruising Hotel and Yachting Center in Chaguaramas.
Yes.
So that's the 2 places there. I kind of came about it by fluke because I used to do accounts.
Yes.
And then
But you also did other things.
Oh, yes. Yeah,
Before
yeah,
you started out the business.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I used to do accounts, and then I was a flight attendant for a few years.
Yes.
And actually, while flying, I started doing aesthetics part-time.
Yes.
On my days off.
Yes.
And then that was my last job before I took on aesthetics full-time.
Okay.
Right.
So how did you make the switch?
Right. So one of my friends came to me, and I was actually doing accounts at the time, and she said, "Can you come to do a nail course with me? I need company." I was like, "No, I don't want to really." She's like, "Please, please." So she begged me, so I went. So I started it. I thoroughly enjoyed it.
There you go.
She dropped out, and I continued. I continued on to do more, which is body and face and aesthetics and that kind of thing. So, yeah, and that today I can say that that definitely was my calling.
It's fulfilling.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
because
I
you
thoroughly enjoy it.
You work some long hours.
Yes, I work from Monday to Saturday. Yes.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Would you advise young mothers to get into business?
I would definitely, yes, definitely so. But the only thing I would tell you is you have to work hard. It's not going to happen overnight. I've been doing it for 10 years.
Yeah.
And I'm still
already?
not. Yes.
It's already 10 years. Wow.
And I'm still not where I want to be. So you have to work hard.
But you're young still, so you keep pressing on.
Yes.
Yeah.
But yes. And now I could sometimes take time off.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which is good. And then I can pick up my kids when I want to pick up my kids. You know, drop them off if I need to drop them off. That's the perks of being, you know, your own boss.
Your own boss.
Yes.
You have support, yes?
Of course, my husband.
Tell us about my son-in-law.
Well,
I love him dearly. Go ahead.
Well, he's hardworking also.
Yeah.
You know, and he supports his family. He's a great husband and a good
He
father.
is, yeah.
Saturday, he calls Saturday Daddy Day because I work on Saturday and he's home with the kids.
Okay.
So
one would have thought Daddy Day would be when he gets off to do something that he wants to do.
no, that's his day.
That's when he takes care of the children.
Cooks and
Yes, he can cook. That's right. Yes.
and he makes lunch and for them and dinner and everything. So
aren't
he's
you
a great
blessed?
support. Yes, I am.
Yeah. And you have
And my other support is, of course, my mother and my mother-in-law.
Yes, wonderful.
So when we want to have, you know, quality time, of course, we drop them off.
Well, one of the I don't know if to say nice things because I love my grandchildren, but one of the things that I'm sure that your mother-in-law will agree is that we get to say bye-bye, see you next time.
Yes, exactly.
Tell me something. In most mother-daughter relationships, like in ours, we've had our tit and tat. We've had the times when we didn't disagree.
Not only mother and daughter, it's in every relationship.
In every relationship, yeah? What would you say is the keeping factor here in our relationship? Let's come home now. Let's come home now.
Keeping factor. We love each other.
We love each other. She said it, people. She said it. She said it.
I mean,
okay.
When you love someone, you're there through thick and thin.
Yeah, forgiveness, love and forgiveness go hand in hand.
Yeah.
Wonderful. What advice would you give to young mothers like yourself for maintaining a healthy, loving relationship with their mothers and their mothers-in-law? We just said it, but go a little deeper.
I honestly, I mean, I don't like to give advice because I think everybody
recommendations.
Okay.
Yes. So we have love and we have forgiveness.
Right.
What else?
Spending quality time with each other.
Yeah.
That's important.
Yeah.
You know, because we're, you know, you're in the east, I'm in the west. So sometimes it's hard to get together. You know,
as we would like to.
Right.
Yeah.
So besides, you know, the love and the care and spending time with each other.
Like you would take me out for my birthday.
Right,
yes.
to nurture the relationship.
Yeah, wonderful.
Quality time.
Wonderful. Well, she said quality time, people. Wonderful. Do you have any favorite mother-daughter relationship? With me, one. With your grandmother. Your father's mother, because that's who you know. My mother died when I was very young. Right. And so that's three favorite moments I'm asking for you.
Can I say this on TV? No, just kidding.
Yeah. And a favorite mother-daughter relationship with your daughters. Not forgetting Nathaniel, your firstborn, okay. But this is a mother-daughter. You can say something about...
No, it's okay.
Yeah, mother-daughter
okay.
relationship.
Mother-daughter's fine. With you... a favorite memory?
Yes.
All my memories are favorite.
Oh, bless your heart. You get 100 points for that. Yes.
I honestly can't think of any now with us. But I mean, maybe...
I remember when you were young and I was trying to spank you and you would run around the house
Oh,
like
I remember.
crazy.
I remember one. I
You
remember
got one?
Yes.
Yes.
When we were living in Atlanta, was it?
Yeah.
And you left.
Uh-huh.
And you were going somewhere, and I ran across.
Oh my God.
That was it. Well, I guess that was a favorite for you. I don't know.
It was crazy.
It was a moment.
Yeah, she did not want me to leave, and so she darted out the house and straight across the highway in Atlanta, people. Okay, that's how much you love your mother, yes.
Yes, you see how much I love you.
Yes.
Right, so with my...
Your grandmother.
Yes. With Mom, I mean, Mom was always just like spunky and,
Yeah.
Always energetic and I don't know. Mm-hmm. She always had that energy. So, I mean, moments with her, I mean, it's kind of hard to remember now,
All
honestly.
right, okay. I would remember more, I guess, because I was around when you all were children with her.
Yeah.
Okay, and mother-daughter moments with you and Gabrielle and Danielle.
Well, Gabrielle is only 4 and Danielle is 1. So besides giving birth to them, I actually had a moment yesterday with her. Yesterday we were
Gabrielle is a feisty one.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yesterday we were at my husband's aunt's house. Mm-hmm. We had lunch and we had a full day with them, spending the time with them.
Yes.
So Gabrielle and I decided to climb her mango tree.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
all right,
we climbed the tree and we couldn't get back down.
Did you have some pictures?
No.
Oh,
it took about 15 or 20 minutes for them to realize that we were out there in the park and we couldn't come down, and they had to bring a ladder for us.
But she does have your adventurous personality. Yes. Okay, so we're getting...
So I would say that would be a good memory for us in time to come.
Thank you. We're getting ready to open up the lines because we have some giveaways today. We're taking a break and then we come back and open up the lines. Thank you very much, Melise, for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Love ya.
Love you too.
I think about it every night and day. Spread my wings and fly away. I think about it every night and day. Spread my wings and fly away.
And welcome back to AP Today, our very first show. Before I chat with my next guest, I'm letting you know that we're going to open up the phone lines a little later on because we have some giveaways starting today and every day, Monday to Friday, we have giveaways for mothers. So the 4th and the 5th caller today, that's caller number 4 and caller number 5, you will be getting one of these. Tell you about it later on. I welcome Deborah Bascombe to the set.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for coming.
It's a joy to be here.
Thank you.
It's truly an honor.
Thank you so much. Now, Deborah, when I think of you, I think of excellence and poised under pressure. A woman of, let me just coin an acronym that one of my sister friends has shared with me. God's Glam.
Wow.
With GLAM being an acronym for Grace, Love, and Mercy.
Wow.
God's
Awesome.
GLAM. Grace, Love, and Mercy.
Yeah, that's truly awesome.
Yes. Let me
Thank
just
you.
share a little bit about you before I start chatting with you. Yes. Deborah Bascombe has been a born-again Christian for the past 34 years. Yes. Deborah and her husband, Cleve, who I know, are members of the leadership team at Faith Assembly International Church. That's in Aruka.
Aruka.
Yes. She also functions as a counselor and is actively involved in the women's ministry. Yes. She and her husband are the leaders of an evangelistic outreach in her community, which has been in operation for the past 5 years. Yes. She's also a graduate of the Institute of the Prophets, Divine Encounter International Ministries, and holds a diploma in religious education from Divine Leadership Institute, USA. Yes. She has been involved in mission trips to several countries such as Grenada, Venezuela, Colombia, Guyana, and most recently, the Holy Land, Israel. Yes. Deborah has been married to her husband, Cleve, for the past 35 years and has 4 children and 3 grandchildren. Deborah believes that there's a calling from God on her life to encourage, empower, and restore women to achieve their God-given purpose. Again, Deborah, welcome.
It's great to be here.
It's an honor to have you.
Yes.
So tell me, Deborah, I wanted you on here because what people see you, Summer, Melise, myself, but they see the outer person, they see the well-dressed person, the well-spoken person and all of that, but people don't know what we've been through.
Yes.
I know that you've been through a lot.
Yes.
I'll leave you to tell us that.
Yes. I have been through quite a lot of struggles. Actually, I came out from a single parent home. My mother was the sole breadwinner. I grew up without a father. But my mother ensured that we got a good education. She made a lot of sacrifices for us. She had 5 children, and it wasn't easy. But what I admired about her was the struggles that she made in life. And God has been good. God has brought us through as a family victoriously.
Praise God.
I got married to my husband. It's, as you said, it's 35 years of marriage.
Congratulations.
Thank you. And again, there are challenges in marriage.
But you're here today still married.
But I'm here today still married to the
Yes,
same man.
man.
Believe it or not.
Yes.
When I tell people, people who knew me before and knew my husband, they said they knew us from way back. They said, wait, you're still together? You're still with your
Well,
husband?
that's a miracle today, huh?
Yes.
That's a miracle today.
Because, you don't hear of this much.
Yeah. Some people don't last 35 days.
Yes. So I am really thankful to God. It's all because of the goodness of God.
It's
Why?
grace, love, and mercy.
Why my marriage has been successful. I have 4 children, as you said, and 3 grandchildren. And life was not always easy. I remember at one time, my husband went into business, and there was a breach of contract in that business. And because of that, he had no income.
For how long?
That was about 7 years.
Wow.
So that was a period of bliss for 7 years.
Bliss, you say?
Bliss, yes, because I became the sole breadwinner. And my God, it was only God, the strength of God, the grace of God, who kept our home together.
Yeah.
And truly, God is really awesome. He's mighty.
I know.
Yes, because at that time, my first daughter was at the university. And in those days, you did not have the gate as we have today.
Yeah.
So you had to acquire a loan through the bank, a student loan, and you make your monthly payments. And so my second daughter was at secondary school, and the last 2 were boys, because I had the girls and then the boys. The boys were at primary school levels.
Mother's love.
Mother's
so
love.
You carried the home, as it were, for 7 years.
7 years.
Yes.
Yes.
How did that affect the relationship with your husband?
He was really drawn back. He was greatly affected by that situation.
Because he was a provider before, used to
Yes.
providing for his
Because
family. And this happened due to no fault of his.
That's right.
Yes, I have the details, so I know.
Yes.
Yes.
And he was greatly affected, so much so that at times I knew the tears would come to his eyes. I knew it.
Yes.
He never cried in front of me, but I knew that he did.
Yes.
And again, as I said, my relationship with the Lord helped me through a lot, because I had my job and I was able to provide.
But not as you were used to living,
But not as
with
I
2
used-
incomes coming in.
Exactly. Because our diet,
I heard about that.
our diet as
Go
a
ahead.
family
Yes.
was quite different. At times we were not able to put meat on the table. You know, our diet consisted of peas and rice many days. You know, and until, you know, and every time I share this story, you know, I say that I always mention that to date, one of my sons has a phobia for split peas.
Too much split peas.
Too much split peas.
I
you
can
know?
so relate to these stories because it's amazing that, you know, we all have a story or
Yes.
2 or 3.
Yes.
But there's always some thread of similarity there, where we can all be going like, I can relate to what you're saying.
Yes. Yes.
I find it interesting that today we are now able to share. 20, 30, 40 years ago, I mean, we were going through stuff and you had to keep your business to yourself.
Yes. Yes.
But we've come to understand that when we share our story, we can be encouraging somebody else.
Of course.
And I know that that's why you tell your story.
Yes, that's right.
So what would you say to mothers today who could be going through similar challenges that you would have gone through?
I believe that mothers, if you are going through a similar situation, I believe God is allowing you to go through that situation, and His plan is for you to be victorious in that situation so that you can empower
Somebody.
other mothers.
Yeah, yeah.
You can encourage.
Yes.
Because it's for purpose. Why we have been through situations.
Exactly.
You know, it's for divine purpose.
Yeah. But when we're going through it, we don't feel like that.
But
Where's
certainly-
the divine in this? You know?
Certainly,
It
when
doesn't
we-
feel like that at the time.
That's quite right.
Yeah.
You know, you feel that you are all alone, and why me? Why me?
I've been there.
And you know, this is something that it could be dangerous because you could never. This is something I've learned. Never fly in the face of God, regardless of your situation.
Explain that.
Yeah.
What do you
Because-
mean when you say never fly in the face of God?
Because God has a divine plan and purpose for each person. And in order to bring you where He wants you, you have to go through the valley at times. You must, in other words, the way to up is down with God.
I like that. Say again.
The way to go up, with God, you have to go down.
But how many of us can accept that?
Not many of
Yeah,
us.
listen, there were times when I felt like, hello, God, you forget me. You know, we've all walked
Yes.
the valleys of
Yes.
indecision and that kind of thing.
Yes.
But there's this phrase that everybody is using now, no tests, no testimony. But at the time that you're going through stuff, you're not thinking, I'm going to testify about this one day, and I'm going to be able to encourage somebody one day. But would you say that it is your faith in God that would have brought you through?
Certainly, most certainly it is my faith. And, you know, incidentally, when I was asked to come on this program, just Saturday, the Lord spoke to me. I heard His voice clearly. He said that your purpose in the earth is to encourage, empower, and restore women.
Okay, on that note, we're going to take a little break to open up the lines. And as I said before, the fourth and fifth caller gets one of, where's my envelope? Gets one of these envelopes, and it's a voucher from Symmetry, the Twin City Mall location, and it's valued, each one is valued $200. I think you know Agnes.
Yes.
Doing a wonderful work out there, and Agnes has given us these 2 vouchers to give away to mothers. All week, we are focusing on mothers, so men, watch out next month. But these vouchers are to get tested, and when you go into Agnes at the Symmetry location in Twin City Mall, they will give you more details. So we are opening up the phone lines, or we're taking a little break and come back.
I think about it every night and day. Spread my wings and fly away. I think about it every night. your wings and fly away.
And welcome back. I trust that you have called your friends and encouraged them to join us on AP Today. We are opening up the phone lines now. We have 2 giveaways for mothers. And our 4th and 5th caller will get 1 voucher each to go into Symmetry at the Twin City Mall location. These vouchers are valued at $200 each, and it entitles you to have tests done. And when you go there, they will explain more about the tests. It's about taking care of yourself, ladies.
Yes.
Yes. So we have a call from Twin City.
Wow.
And welcome, Twin City. Isn't it interesting? Both of us from Twin City right now.
Thank you so
Welcome.
much.
That's wonderful.
And good evening to my friend and sister, AP2
Good afternoon.
I want to say this evening, I know it's called AP Today, but I know, I'm convinced it is appropriately positioned today. You're appropriately positioned today.
Thank you.
So I thank God for you. I bless you.
Oh.
I trust that God will use you in this new endeavor. This is Marcia Bompard calling. We love you, and I bring greetings on behalf of my husband and your blood brother,
Yes.
Brian. All the best to you.
Thank you so much, Marcy. Thank
You're
you
welcome.
very much. Love
All
you
the best.
too.
Love you too. Bye-bye.
Wow.
Wow.
She referred to her husband as my blood brother because in one of my health challenges,
Okay.
he stepped up to the plate and gave blood for me.
Wow.
4 pints of blood.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. God is good.
God is
Yes.
wonderful.
Thank you so
Yes.
much again for calling. So we are waiting your calls, and in the meantime, I will continue to chat with my 3rd guest today, Deborah.
Yes.
Deborah, you have grandchildren.
Yes.
Okay, I understand that we have a call from Freeport. Welcome, Freeport.
Good morning.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Hi. Thanks for
Hi.
calling.
Yeah, I'm calling from Freeport.
Yes.
I saw a program going on. I've been following it.
Wonderful.
And
Are you still there?
yes, I'm here.
Okay. I trust that you've been enjoying the program.
Yes, I am.
Wonderful, wonderful. So tell your friends about it and come back on tomorrow. We're here Monday to
Pardon?
Friday at 3 o'clock for the month of May. Only for the month of May. Next month we go to the morning position. Yes.
Tell my friends about it
And come back tomorrow. We are on every day, Monday to Friday.
call again tomorrow.
Well, you can join us tomorrow and feel free to call again. You just
Okay. Thank you.
might be a lucky winner tomorrow, or a blessed winner, as I like to say. Thank you for
blessed.
calling Freeport.
Freeport. Wow.
Yes.
It's a long way.
And we have a call from Curab.
Wow.
And the calls
Lot
are
of
coming.
calls.
This is caller number 3.
Wow.
So the giveaway is going to be for caller number 4 and 5. Yes, welcome, Curab.
Hi, Epi. How are you?
I am blessed.
Oh, it's so nice to see you.
Thank you so much.
This is Leno calling all the way from Curab.
All the way from Curab. Thank you, Leno.
I
Yes.
wish you God's blessing.
Thank you.
And indeed, today's a privilege.
Is this Leno as in Donna's Leno?
That's right.
Hello. They
How
are
you doing?
responsible for my outfit today. Thank you all so much. I love you guys.
You look beautiful.
Thank you for calling. You missed the giveaway by 1 call.
Oh, that's no problem. It always have another time.
Thank you all so much.
God's blessing.
Where is Miss Donna? Donna is my designer.
Okay.
And we have a winner. Caller number 4 from where? 5 Rivers Aruka.
What?
And
My
welcome, 5 Rivers Aruka. The people from the east are tuned in. Faizabad. I'm so sorry. Caller number 4 from Faizabad. Welcome.
Yeah, hello. Yeah, welcome, Miss Tusa.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Welcome to you too as well. Well, do you know that you have just won something?
Yeah, but I don't know what it is.
It's a voucher valued $200 to go
Yeah.
into Symmetry at Trin City Mall to have some tests done to determine where you go forward as far as your health is concerned.
Yes. Thanks.
Okay? So
love that.
when you get off air, somebody will take your name and you will make arrangements to have your voucher picked up at the television station here on the Lady Young Road in Morvan. Yes?
Okay then. Thanks.
Thank you so much for calling.
All right.
And the next caller gets one as well.
Wow.
Yes. Thanks to Agnes at Symmetry. Hello, Las
Hi,
Lomas. Welcome.
Hi, good day.
Good day. Welcome, welcome.
Thank you.
Yes. You just won something.
Really?
Yes, you are our fifth caller.
Okay.
She didn't even know she won something. Are you a mother?
Yes, I am. I'm a
Wonderful.
grandmother.
So you get one of these envelopes, and the fourth caller gets the other one. It's valued at $200, and you are entitled to have some tests done at Symmetry at Trin City Mall. You go in there and you ask for Agnes, and she will guide you accordingly.
Okay.
So when you get off air, somebody will take your name and your contact information, and you will make arrangements to pick up your voucher.
Okay.
Here at the television station on Lady Young Road in Morvan. And happy Mother's Day.
Thank you, and same to you.
Thank you very much. Thanks so much for calling.
Wow.
That was wonderful.
That's wonderful.
Yes, yes.
Many callers.
Many callers. Oh, wow.
Yes. Yes.
It's and every day we have more for this entire week
okay.
to
Wow.
celebrate our mothers.
Yes.
You know, to welcome everybody to the show
Yes.
and keep them, keep them coming.
Yes.
Keep them
Yes,
coming.
yes.
Now, one of the things that I try to live by, well, I'm a collector of quotations, but one that I use a lot, and I think it would apply to motherhood, is all that I give to myself. All that I give to myself. Our mothers and grandmothers would have said it a little differently.
Yes.
What you sow, you reap.
That's right.
And so some of us as mothers and grandmothers, we are enjoying good relationships with our children and grandchildren.
Yes.
Shaguanas is on the line. Welcome, Shaguanas. Welcome.
Hello, good day.
Good day. And how are you today?
I am fine.
Good. And thank you for watching and calling.
Yes.
Yes. Have you been enjoying the show?
Yes, I am. I am enjoying the show.
Do you want to tell us your name, please?
Excuse me?
Do you want to tell us your name, please?
Sure.
Yes?
My name is Gail Logan.
Gail Lopez?
Logan, yes.
Did you say Lopez?
Logan.
Lucas.
Lucas. Okay. Well, my dear Gail, guess what? I'm gonna get one of these for you tomorrow. So when you get off air, please give your name, your name again and your contact information. Just because you called it at caller number 6. And that's it for giveaways today, folks. But you can still call in and tell us what you think about, the show, and to welcome us on air.
Okay.
Thank you very much, Gail. So we've had some calls from all over.
Yes, we've had more callers and gifts today.
Tuna Puna is on the line.
Oh, wow.
Tuna Puna is on the line. Welcome, Tuna Puna.
Hello.
Hello. Oh, as I like to say, greetings.
Hi, Epi. Hi, Mom.
Hi, it's your daughter. I heard hi, AP, hi, Mom. Tuna Puna?
Mom.
Oh, it's probably one of the many children that I didn't give birth to that I have. Yes, I have a lot of children. Yes? Who is on the line? Tell me. I heard you say Mom.
Who is on the line? Tell me. I heard you say Mom.
Mom, these are Andrew and Sasha.
Oh, you see,
my
it's
son.
your
Wow.
your children.
Wow,
Wonderful.
Wow. It's wonderful. Welcome.
Very good.
Welcome.
Very good.
And
I
actually,
think
that's my last son.
very good.
Yes.
Thank you for supporting your mother on the show today. Well done.
Of course. And
Yes.
Epi, want to say congratulations. I did not know this was your first show.
Very first television show.
But I know your column.
Thank you for reading. Okay,
Yes.
and so we are getting
All
ready.
right, then.
Thank you all for
Bye.
calling. I love that show of, support.
Yes.
And we're getting ready to wrap up.
Yes.
So I'm going to encourage people to join me on tomorrow, where I'm going to have some more wonderful guests.
Yes.
I have one young man coming in tomorrow. I'm not going to say his name. He's going to we're going to share about mother-son relationship
Okay.
tomorrow.
That's
Oh gosh, I
interesting.
miss my
Yes.
son. He lives in the U.S.
Okay.
But we have somebody coming in tomorrow. One of the guests to share about mother-son relationships. In closing, I want to close with the words that everybody love so much. It's the same words that I close the columns with, and I was advised that I should use the same thing as closing, yes?
Yes.
So let us walk on water, because weak faith panics. Growing faith prays, and seasoned faith walks on water in the midst of the storms. Stay blessed. I'll see you next time.